What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Look, how to message girl. Okay, look, like if you ain't a fan of dating site, honestly, I feel like Instagram is the best way. You know what I'm saying? To like shoot your shot. You know what I mean? I think that's where everybody's at. Honestly, like it really is the best dating site, Instagram. But you gotta know how to use it. I'm a child of God. I don't do this, but I want to be like I want to be the middleman for y'all. Like for information. I want to help. Whether it's me not having the knowledge, but like exposing y'all to knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like this. So we gonna learn together. I'm not gonna use it because, but like, knowledge is power. Do with this as you wish.
Instagram and hopefully get
So
a reply. But
hopefully get a reply.
nothing is guaranteed. If I sat here and
Bro,
told you,
this doesn't work. It's I just put this on right now. Like this month, I just got like a minute ago. Like I'm just.
If you say this, and this, you will 100%
It's
get
not.
a reply.
It's not
I
working.
would be lying to you. And there's a lot of videos
It's only
on
the
YouTube
left you
that
now.
do that, and I will never be one of those. So you can try this.
Oh,
it
boy.
might work. It might not. If you're messaging a girl with 1 million followers, she might not reply to you, or she might reply to you to try to get money from you. So take everything with a grain of salt. I'm going to do the best I can to give you guys the tools that you need, some conversation starters, the best way to get her to reply. But remember, I am not a magician. Nothing is guaranteed. So in addition to telling you guys what you should be doing, I'm also going to tell you guys what you should not be doing, just as a little friendly reminder to help increase your chances.
Okay, I get it.
In the loop for when I release new content.
Yeah.
This is without a doubt the best and most effortless way to start a conversation with someone, because you want the conversation to feel natural and easy and not super forced or like you're doing an introduction or something weird. So in my experience, the guys that I have messaged back are always the ones that respond to my story. I will also say on Instagram there's a feature where you can set up your messages so that if someone doesn't follow you, it has to go through a message request before it even goes into your inbox. So this can be a challenge because sometimes it's not in your primary or general message thread and you don't see them and you have to actually manually go into your message request to see them. This creates a challenge because she really might not see your message, which is frustrating, especially if she's someone with a lot of followers. I have like 15,000 something and I still have thousands of unread messages in my message request box. So keep in mind, if you're messaging a girl that has a ton of followers, this might create kind of a challenge. I'm going to give you guys the best tips I can, but keep that in mind. It's going to also depend on the girl that you're messaging and how many messages she's getting. So in regards to responding to her story, so if she posts...
So basically none of this is going to work.
Maybe you guys live in the same city, you could respond to her story and say something like, do you go there often? I've been looking for a new coffee place. That way she knows you live in the same city as her, she knows you like coffee, and maybe you could start a conversation about meeting up with her for coffee if she responds to you. So super easy way to start the conversation. That one's great for someone that lives in your city. I know some of you guys are messaging girls in other countries, and while I think you should totally shoot your shot and go for it, and I never want to discourage you, I think your chances of getting a response and being able to start a good conversation with this girl is a lot lower because the chance of meeting up with her or being
proximity plays a big part in dating.
And long distance relationships are a whole nother challenge that I haven't.
Don't do them. Don't do them. Just don't. I'm not gonna get into it. Just don't do that.
Talked about yet on this channel, but I will definitely get into it because I've been in one in the past. And it sucked, just being totally honest.
Yeah.
With you guys, so
I don't know why'd you do that.
Here, if you live in the same city and she posts a story with the location that she's at, you could respond to her story and say, hey, you're in my neighborhood. Check out blank. They have the best blank. Something that you're recommending to her. And even if she doesn't live in the same city that you live in, if she's visiting somewhere that you've been before, you could say the same thing and just talk about somewhere that you've been there that you really enjoyed, and it would just get the conversation going. So the best advice I can give
I don't think this is horrible advice, honestly.
Use what she's posting as a way to start a conversation with her. The same way I tell you guys when you're on dating apps to use her profile as kind of context clues as to what you should say. Curiosity is probably the best thing that you can do. You really don't want your message to look like it's just a copied and pasted thing that you send to every girl. So I would really recommend kind of zoning in on what she posted, use your context clues, and come up with something from there. And I think the examples I gave are great starting points, but you're going to want to kind of add your own flair and make it your own personal message. I promise you this is going to guarantee a response much better than commenting on her latest selfie selfie
Okay.
with fire emojis.
Oh my,
every other
bro, I just got, oh my god, I just got flashbang.
I think if you do it before you've even met this girl, it can often look obsessive, and you're just gonna blend in with every other guy.
Yeah, first of all, yeah, like dudes do that. They just comment like dummy fire emojis or something like that. Like, what's the point? What's the point? Hard eyes. Like what's why?
Something, like I said, responding to her story that's going to get you to the top of her inbox and make you stand out from all these other guys. So next, I'm going to be talking about some DMing rules. So going through my DMs on Instagram, I have so much advice and so many tips I could give you guys for what to do and what not to do. As a girl who receives a ton of messages, I think I can speak very highly about this because it's something that I experience all day, every single day. Like a lot more messages than a guy typically does, unless he's famous or something, or a celebrity or something like that. So
and even
keep
then,
that in mind. There's
famous girl, famous dude,
here,
girl still gets more.
So don't bombard her with messages. I've talked about this before on dating apps.
Send one. If it works out, it doesn't. If it don't, hey man, count your losses, keep it pushing, you know what I'm saying? She missed out a blessing. It's cool.
If you responded to her story.
Oh my god. Okay, this is fake, but Jesus Christ.
Or you've messaged her more than once.
I see that you're
at. Not send a ton more messages. If she just hasn't seen your thread yet, when she finally gets to it, it's just going to look obsessive because there's going to be a ton of messages there. So keep that in mind if you really are trying to.
Like, I know that shit was staged, but like, holy fuck, like
with her, you're gonna want to play it cool.
People actually do that.
Play games or
that's insane.
Do anything psychological to get her attention. I really just think you don't want to come across looking obsessive or like all you do is send her messages on Instagram. So 1 or 2 is totally fine. You could respond to 2 stories. If she doesn't open the first one, I think you could maybe get away with another one, but I would keep it at that.
That's if you really, my guy, that's if she's like Madison Beer type. You know what I mean? Like, she's that good. Like if not one, count your losses, man. Like, that's it. It don't matter. It's not that big of a deal. Just keep it. Like if you go send another one, which she hasn't opened, that's like I don't know. You're tripping, honestly. Like, I don't know why you would.
Sometimes I'll be going through my inbox and there'll be something in my message request. The other day I was going through and I opened a message request and there were probably, this one guy had sent me probably 500 messages. I'm not kidding. Never, ever, ever send a dick pic. My lesson here is sometimes guys will follow you on social media and then they'll go through all of your photos. They will like every photo you've ever posted, comment on old photos, and again, it just creates this kind of obsessive.
Why, dude? Like, and if I don't like okay, I try and be logical, so like there has to be dudes that do that, you know what I'm saying? But like rationally speaking, like it doesn't, like I don't comprehend how somebody's thought process goes through. I'm gonna do this because it will lead to, because the reason they're doing that is because they're hoping it will lead to, them being noticed, getting some type of like, recognition from the girl or whatever. But it's like, it's not like, what makes you think that doing that is going to get you what you like? It just doesn't register for me. But it's crazy. Like, there's really dudes. Like, if you're one of those dudes and you're watching this, stop, please. Like, it's not for me. Like, I honestly really don't. I don't care. I'm trying to help you by telling you this. She is too. But like, at the end of the day, if you want to look weird, like that's on you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? But like, just don't. Like, I'm trying to give you a helping hand, man. Like, don't do. Just don't. I could really go on a tangent. We're not,
You're trying to get romantically involved with this girl. You think you might have a chance with this girl. The last thing you want to do is come across as obsessive or like you're creeping on her entire life. While you may very well go back and look through every photo.
Don't be needy, man. Make it look like.
When I follow someone on Instagram, I look at what they were doing 5 years ago on July 21st, but you don't like it. And if you accidentally like it, you don't then go through and like more of them. Just play it cool. This is one of those things that you think will get her attention because you're going and liking an old photo. So,
but it's not the good attention.
It's going to come up as something different. But the thing is that it doesn't get her attention necessarily in a good way unless she is attracted to you from your profile photo. So if she's not right off the bat attracted to your profile photo, this is not going to work out for you.
But even if she is, like, it doesn't, like, doing that is not going to help you. You know what I'm saying? doing that doesn't help you like get her attention even more. She has to like you off rip, like off the bat. Either way, you know what I'm saying? So say she, in both scenarios, right? She likes you like off rip. She thinks, you know, you that man, you know what I'm saying? Liking the pics, if anything, it just like you have that cushion to like, you know, be weird or something. Because, you know, if a girl likes you, like she'll let you get with like crazy stuff because they rock with you, you know what I'm saying? But it's never gonna elevate, you know, like she still rocks with you, so you don't do more. If anything, just, you know, being like, hey, what's good with you know what I'm saying? Something nonchalant, just, you know, playing it cool, like she said. That doing less is more in dating.
Doing less is more.
This might get her attention, but it's probably going to be in a, whoa, this guy just liked every single photo I've ever posted on here, and that's kind of weird kind of way, rather than a, ooh, who is this kind of thing. So the best case scenario for you is to just respond to her story, send her a DM, and do things that way. A DM is more personal. It's going to really just increase your chances of getting a reply from her. Even if you comment on her photo, she might reply to you. So just to kind of round it all out, the best things you can do are reply to her story, maybe send her something funny in her DMs, send her a post from something else. If none of that works, I would say just move on and go for someone else, especially if you're going for a girl that has a ton of followers and probably gets a ton of attention and messages from guys. I don't want you guys to be wasting your time on one girl if you've tried and it's not working. So if you're really, really, really not wanting to give up, you could try commenting on her photo and then see if she responds to the DMs that you already sent her. But don't keep DMing her. Don't keep bombarding her. The worst mistake I see guys make is just wasting too much time on a girl that isn't interested. And if she's interested, I promise you'll know. I promise. So guys, that is all I have for today.
That's it? Alright, cool. Honestly, like, this was pretty good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Usually don't, but, you know, some dudes think it is better to ask a girl. Most will tell you, though, oh, I tell her she's beautiful, and is chivalry dead? Kinda. Like, off rip, I feel like chivalry is dead. But now, once you're in a relationship, once she likes you, that's the whole point, though. Like, she has to like you, like, off the bat. Honestly, she already has to like you. But if she's already rocking with you, then yeah, chivalry is just like, oh, you're so dreamy. Yeah. So yeah, do less. Honestly, her advice was pretty cool. If anything, if I didn't agree with something, I'm pretty sure I, you know, talk my shit. So yeah, you know, take this as you may. How to message girls on Instagram. I mean, honestly, I think this is the best, you know, form of dating, to be honest. So, you know what I'm saying? Shoot your shot, man. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't Curry, then, you know what I'm saying? You pull a Westbrook, bruh. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker makes some, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, even if you don't be making all your shots, Westbrook's still a pimp. That man still got MVP. You know what I'm saying? So you still that man. Don't let it get to you. Just, you know, keep shooting, man. Eventually one of them gonna drop. You know what I'm saying? That one season Westbrook had, to average a triple-double that season. I think it was his MVP season. That he averaged a triple-double. The last shot, I think it got him into the playoffs too. Like, the last shot, of the seat, like, it was a 3 deep, and he made that, like, that made him average a triple-double. That got them into the playoffs. And, I mean, that, like, solidified his MVP. I feel like that shot was insane. Oh, and he got, like, 50 points, I think, because of that shot.